Hi everyone, welcome to Soul's Journey, and I want to especially welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for checking out my channel and coming around and subscribing and leaving comments and joining here. It's really greatly appreciated. I've hit 400 subscribers and I'm kind of blown away. But anyway, on to today's video. I have just received this morning the new edition, second edition of the Star Tarot by Cathy McClelland. And this is put out by Schiffer, specifically their Red Feather division. So, oops, I'm just gonna move a few things here. So some of you guys may remember the first edition, and came in this big glossy box, nice book, the cards in the two wells. So this new edition also comes in a nice magnetic box and similar book, but it's now got the Hermit on the cover, the Hermit card. And the illustrations are now in color. In the original book, they were black and white. So it has been apparently revised and expanded to some extent. The original book had 215 pages, I checked earlier, and this one clocks in, counting the bibliography, which is a really nice touch, at 271. So that's a substantial expansion of the book. So on to the cards, what everybody's here for. And I'm going to set that aside for a minute. So what they've done is they've gilded the edges. You can see all around. And my deck did end up with a little ding. I don't know if you can see that. It's just this little, it's actually kind of nicked into the card there. But they have, as you can see, removed those gigantic borders that they had on the original edition. Let me pull one of those out for comparison here. So here was the original Fool, very glossy. Ginormous borders, and you can see on the new one, borders are gone, the image is bigger, which is always preferable. Very nice. For those not familiar, I think this is kind of at least partly based in Thoth tradition, and I'll put up some images, I don't know, somewhere, of Thoth cards that look kind of similar to some of these. So I spent a good deal of time this morning going through all the cards, looking for any defects. The gilding did seem to make some of them stick together at the top, but they came apart okay. The only thing I did notice on one card, and I'll show you when we get there, is there's like a depression in the card, but other than that, the cards seem fine. They are a more standard kind of card stock. They are laminated, but it's not that heavy glossy laminate that Schiffer is so famous for. There are no extra cards. You don't get any blank cards or cover cards or advertising cards or anything. Here's the beautiful back. That's the image off the star card in the center there. And these like icy mountain peaks. So it looks to be fully reversible. Or, well, maybe not quite, because these don't really mirror each other. But if you don't pay too much attention to that, you can get away with it. Okay, so, and let me see, I think I saw a bunch of spreads in the back of the book too. Yeah, so we've got a yes, no spread, focus spread, destiny spread, which is fairly involved. Okay, so 3 little spreads in the back. I haven't really been through the book too much, except, like I said, to look at the, see that the images are now in color. So, let us get to the main attraction here. So there is the beautiful Fool, Magician. He's the only one that seems to have anything approaching a border. I'm trying to think, was that on the original card? Oh yeah. So that is part of the painting. They did not add that in, but still, you still get a lot more image. Beautiful High Priestess. It's just, it's a vast improvement over the first edition, so well done, Schiffer. Yay. And the cards are all the same. None of the artwork has been changed or updated. There's some of the cards where the coloring has slightly, it looks slightly lighter, but in general, they're all pretty much the same. The coloring hasn't really been adjusted too much. This is just such a fantastic deck. It's so gorgeous. So Cathy, this is how much I love your deck. I bought it twice. There's just so much detail in these cards. Alchemical gold and silver. So I don't know, is that the same? It's not quite this. Oh yeah, it is. It's the same star as the back of the card. Oops. Now they should shuffle well. Like I said, the cardstock it's laminate. It's good. It's sturdy, but it's not super thick. And I will compare the thickness of this deck to the original when we get through here. Actually, you wouldn't want the cardstock much thicker because it is already a pretty hefty deck. So this is very thoth-like. Let me see if I can, I'll just put up an image real quick. And yet some are absolute complete departures. Like this one bears absolutely no resemblance. So if I can even find it right now. Yeah. Yeah. No resemblance whatsoever to the Thoth. Just phenomenal deck. God. The colors are so vivid. Such a beautiful Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. Gorgeous. Still catching a little bit. I did notice on some of the cards, because of the lamination or the gilding, there's like a little lip on the edges, but I at least do not see any lamination peeling up like the problems that there were with the first edition. So hopefully Schiffer is getting away from that heavy glossy laminate, because nobody likes it. I think it actually has stopped me from buying some of their decks in the past because I just find it so annoying. Isn't that beautiful? I can't wait to dive into the book. So this is interesting with the quartz. 2 of the suits have a princess and 2 of them have a prince rather than a page. Dragon curled around the tree there. Six of Pentacles, the white buffalo, of course, being sacred to many Native American tribes. This is the card that has, you can kind of sort of see, like right here, there's like this depression in the card. Like somebody set something on it. It's like rounded, you can see it more on the back. It's just strange because it's the only card in the deck that has that. It's not like there was a whole bunch of them that came off the production machine that somehow got rolled over or something. It's just that one card. And then we had the Princess of Pentacles. This is very Thoth. This is interesting with the mirror image. Okay, then. Oops. And of course, a very Rider-Waite-Smith, as is this. Well, kind of, sort of. So it features bears and a Native American and the salmon. And damaged swords, all meeting at the point. They all have little nicks and pieces missing from them. This is very Pacific West Coast Native American tradition, like Inuit, or sorry, my mind is blanking out here. And I should know because I live in the Pacific Northwest. A gorgeous, gorgeous Seven of Swords. Lord. I would love to have that as a poster. Could not afford the original artwork, of course, and this, of course, is very Rider-Waite-Smith. It's kind of a lot of it's very original, and some of it harkens back to Thoth, and some of it to Rider-Waite-Smith. And a king. And I don't think I really showed the box, except to show that it's, you know, wrong way. Let's try this. So, it's big, sturdy box, very, very big, because it's got the one well in the center for the cards, whereas the old one had the two sides, so it was a little bit smaller. This one's got the gold, you can see on the front here. This is all like gold, as you know, on the sides. All this is gold lettering. So it's a very beautiful edition and a vast improvement over the first edition, just by removing those borders and that heavy gloss. And really, really beautiful deck. So hope you enjoyed that, and if you get it, let me know if your copy is in good condition as mine is, except for that one card. But I don't think that'll bother me too much. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you all a great weekend. Hope everybody is safe and healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.